Hillary Clinton is not having a good week. First, she took an embarrassing fall, even as she was supported by two of her handlers during her trip to India. Then, Kellyanne Conway added insult to injury when she embarrassed the twice-failed presidential candidate on live television. Talk about getting kicked while you're down. Hillary Clinton visited India this week, where she fell down a flight of stairs twice and blamed others for her election loss. All that red in the middle, where Trump won, what the map doesn't show you is that I won the places that represent 2/3 of America's gross domestic product, she said. So, I won the places that are optimistic, diverse, dynamic, moving forward, Hillary added in a pathetic attempt to appear relevant, even though she really has nothing left to offer the political conversation. Hillary also accused women who voted for Trump of doing so because they were told to by their husbands. We do not do well with white men and we don't do well with married, white women, she said. And part of that is an identification with the Republican Party and a sort of ongoing pressure to vote the way that your husband, your son, whoever believes you should. Hillary's insinuation that Trump voters are either uneducated or women without the ability to think for themselves did not sit well with Kellyanne Conway, who stopped by Fox News on Thursday morning to knock the former Secretary of State down a few pegs. Let me tell you something, lady, the idea that I or other women like me have to ask our husbands how to vote, it's really a joke, particularly since this country knows who you are first and foremost because of who you married, said Conway. Indeed, Hillary Clinton has been riding her husband's coattails ever since he began his political career in Arkansas. So, for her to accuse conservative women in America of voting for Donald Trump simply because their husbands wanted them to is just ridiculous. Kellyanne Conway, on the other hand, is a self-made individual who, through hard work and perseverance, became the first female in the history of our great nation to manage a winning presidential campaign. Ironically, though, she is not offered the same respect by those on the left as Hillary Clinton. Mike Huckabee, the former governor of Arkansas, agreed with Conway's sentiments, tweeting, "Hillary goes to India and says Southern women voted the way their husbands told them to. Hillary needs help. She may have lived a few years in the South, but ain't like no Southern woman I know, certainly not my wife or daughter who wouldn't cotton to being told. Hillary Clinton is the hypocrite of all hypocrites. She threatens women who were sexually victimized by her lecherous husband, and then she tries to position herself as God's gift to feminists. She attacks Trump for supposedly colluding with Russia to win the 2016 election, knowing full well that it was she who sold 20% of the United States uranium supply to Russia in exchange for a hefty donation to her sham of a foundation. She accuses conservative American women of voting for Donald Trump to appease their husbands when every measure of her own success has been derived from her husband's achievements. We could go on, but you get the idea. This woman is a real piece of work. The more she opens her mouth, the more we are reminded of all the reasons she lost the presidential election, even as she continues to blame everyone under the sun instead of taking responsibility. If Hillary Clinton wants to know what happened, she need only look in a mirror.